Well, it's that time of the week where we like to check in and see what's going on with the lumber industry. We have Robin Cross on the line, and he joins us from StoneX in Chicago. All right, Robin, something's going on today because as we look at our lumber prices, it looks like the high and the low are the same across the board. That must mean no trade is going on. What happened to lumber today?
That is correct. Well, Marlon, as I was telling you in the break, I had this whole big deal planned out for today, so we're going to chuck that. We got some major announcements. So first, we'll go through prices. Good morning. Thank you for having me. March lumber opened up, limit up, $488.20. There was 50 trades. That's up $24. There was 50 trades, but there's currently 150 in the pool of unfilled buy orders. So it's stacked. I don't expect it to come off limit today at all. May lumber, which will soon be your lead, is trading limit up, 501, up 24, 25 trades over there. So there was a little trades on the open. And, if you were keeping track, Marlon, this is the first time we opened limit up since the rallies of 2021 when March went all the way up to 1702. As you recall from our talks the last several weeks, with the market trading at multi-year, multi-month lows and cash prices substantially under the cost of production, I warned continuously, week after week, for the potential of major production curtailments, and that is precisely what just unfolded today. Canfor announced this morning, that's our probably second largest producer in the world, announced this morning a major production cut. They announced a permanent closure of their Chetwynd sawmill, and a lot of the lumber comes from there, plus an extended closure of their Houston sawmill. Both will be closed early second quarter of this year, and that action will come out to about 750 million board feet off the market. So I do not expect the market, to trade this pool at all today. Even if you were a seller, and you see the pool that high, you always will take the gamble and say, you know what, I'm going to take a shot, sell it better the next coming days, and I think that's what they should do. And, and I think it will last for a while, but once the dust settles in here, everybody's got to remember why they made these curtailment announcements to begin with. I knew the price was way too cheap. You don't go from 1,700 to 300 and think we're going to sit there. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I don't even know why guys got that kind of in their head. Mills can't run at that, and they've shown in history that they will not run at that big of a deficit, And I think the reason it took so long to make these announcements is because if you recall the start of 2022, we were at like 1,400. So I think they had some good change in the bank to kind of ride out the market to see how it played out. But at this point, being so slow and so cheap for as long as we are, I feel they have no choice. So right now, I want the viewers to be on alert, kind of watch the other sawmills, see if they follow, because a lot of times they hit you with like a 1-2 punch from the major producers. So far, I have not heard that. But, at the end of the day, if this causes a major run-up, which I expect it will, you got to remember, interest rates and inflation is still going to have an impact on our housing. So I think that even if we do get a good rally, that guys shouldn't chase the prices. You got to kind of just buy what you need when it's exploding like this. And here, I got something funny for you. So cash print came out yesterday, Marlon, at $372. So right now we're at a $120 premium. If we expect 2 more days of this minimum, you're going to be sitting at a market that has about $200 premium. And in my history, that's always been good to sell. So, stay tuned. We'll see how it ends up playing out from here. But that's what's on deck for today, good buddy.
Wow, Robin, excellent information. Thank you for the heads up on that. We wondered what was taking place today. When you see the high and the low at the same price, that means the market has just pretty much shut down for the time being, and they're waiting for trading volume to pick up at some point. Interesting stuff. I can't wait to see what the housing market has to say about that now as the other shoe drops. Robin Cross with StoneX with us with some very important news this week. Appreciate that. We'll check in with him again next week. We'll get you updated on livestock trade right after this.